Ready when you are.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the Myers-Briggs. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator is a questionnaire in which it helps a person better understand why they are the way they are, the decisions that they make, and how they perceive the world around them. So it's a theory that when you're born with a certain personality already, and as you age, your personality might change or alter, but at the core you kind of stay the same person. So the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator was created by Catherine Cook Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Myers. And the original theory for the personality types came from Carl Jung. So there are 16 types, and they all have 4 letters. The letters could be I or E, N or S, T or F, or P or J. Now the I and E, so that indicates where you get your energy from. The I stands for introversion, and E stands for extroversion. So introversion is when you get your energy from being alone, it's kind of more internal. And being around other people might drain your energy. Extroversion is when you get your energy from an external source, so you may want to be around people more. Now, the N versus N. N is intuition, and S is sensing. So this is how your information is interpreted when you get information. So intuition is when you look at possibilities and you kind of see more toward the future. Sensing is when you kind of look for cold hard evidence and you try to interpret information where your five senses can kind of understand it. Then there's T versus F. T is for thinking, F is for feeling. So this is where your decision making comes into play. So thinking kind of looks more at logic and being rational, and the F for feeling is when you kind of try to be empathetic about a situation, and you kind of go for harmony. And then for J versus P, this is kind of how organized you are, what you kind of, like if you kind of go with the flow, or if you like to have a plan. So for J, for judgment, it's when you plan out, you make lists. And for P, for perception, it's when you kind of keep your decisions open, you kind of have opportunities, and you just go with the flow. So my type is the INTJ, which means I'm an introvert. I'm intuitive, and I'm more of a thinker versus a feeler, and I like to make lists and plan ahead. It's really interesting to find out what your type is, because you could also find out celebrities and other famous people who have your type. It's kind of interesting. Michelle Obama has my type, which is pretty